Hello everyone and welcome to part 7 of Avowed. And yeah, so far this game is great. I think it's the best game this year so far. I know it's only the beginning of the year, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, this is where we left off last. And yeah, we're going to return back now to the ambassador. So I think we could just fast travel there, which would make things way more easier. Which is... yeah, that'd be him, and then we could just go here. Yeah, we could just fast travel there. Brilliant. But yeah, I do apologise about the last couple of parts. The settings have been a bit weird after an update for this game, so hopefully this part will look better. Like, fingers crossed. Right, so I'm guessing he's through this door here.
Tell me you brought good news.
Alright, Dick.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
The assassin has agreed to surrender to us.
Thank the gods. Finally, we can show these people the consequences of their actions. Inquisitor Ludwig will see that the guilty are made an example of. It'll be a lesson that no one forgets.
Why do I feel like Ludwig's lessons involve a riding crop and an Iron Maiden?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Impressive work, Envoy.
Ooh,
Not only have you cheated
1,500
death,
coins.
but you humbled your own killer. From this day forth, no one will challenge our presence in the living lands. Our people are here to stay. Ever the mercenary. I keep a little extra coin set aside for special occasions. You've more than earned it. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do you know? Okay, well,
My
that's what the Dream
sources tell me
Scourge.
the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge. Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers.
So they're basically like
reason.
witches.
Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do... I don't know exactly.
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy?
It's my friend.
Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
I think it sounds interesting.
You're right to be curious. After all, Animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Um,
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Okay. Ooh, who's this? Bit menacing. They look like somebody I don't want to mess with. Well, I don't feel I have to fight them at some point.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the dreams.
Who's in charge, him or her?
Mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads. I agree. I am not concerned with the Dream Scourge. Let the man speak. Let's go with that one.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy brought the killer to justice and Paradise to order, which is more than you've done in years.
You don't waste time, do you?
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you?
I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. I serve you at the pleasure of the Emperor. How do you know so much about what I'm doing? I think the first one's good, they're stronger together.
I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to help somewhere. The Living Lands needs us. Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction. Animancy could help us fight the Dream Scourge.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me.
She seems really powerful.
You, envoy, farewell.
At least she doesn't want to murder me. Because in this state, I'm not that strong. She'd murder me.
So it begins. I saw this in the Deathfire, too. I'm sorry, envoy. I don't envy your position.
She is going to be a problem.
You have to admit she might have a point. She doesn't seem to share our concerns about the Dream Scourge.
No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it, usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So standard for the Living Lands then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to
I'm here
keep a
for a
tight
good
grip on
time.
my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Phil.
Right, okay. I have quite a bit of common axe. Right, let's get going. Right, let's see if we can just fast travel to where we need to be. So we need to be here. Why does it tell me what it is? Here we go. So we can go over here, which I'm guessing is the only... Right, so that is the only place we need to go to, so I'll just go back and then we'll fast travel. Can we fast travel here? No? Okay, so we'll fast travel to here. Or not, because apparently we can't. Right. Let's keep going.
On the fate of those supposed
Pearl District. But I think we just need to go out of here, don't we, and just keep going.
Envoy.
Who are you?
I speak for Paradise. That is all you need to know.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
Adirians are all around us. It behooves us to be discreet. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We have a message for you. We do
Right.
not give second warnings. Consider this one carefully.
Ooh, scary. Let's go. We'll stop here and see if we can upgrade anything. And I haven't gone to the cooking pot in a while, so I'm not sure if I can cook something. But we aren't too far away from where we need to go, to be fair. Unique weapons can have primary enchantments further improved or augment at the enchanting station in the... Alright, okay. So let me just have a look if I can enchant. Right, we don't have... We're literally missing 2 bear claws, 1 tongue and 1 primal water, so I can't do anything with that at the moment.
you grinning about?
Huh?
Right, those are a bunch of stuff that I kind of need to sell at some point.
Stop it.
That's just how my... Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
We stared down death on the battlefield before. This was different.
Let's talk. As if Bareth didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
Must have scared the shit out
What
of
did
him.
you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it?
Even the old watcher couldn't say.
At least she wasn't charging. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I think so. They don't seem malicious. They seem as confused as I feel.
I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawn Shore. That's quite a feat. Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
There's something you want to ask, just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
Yeah, to the most honest.
Probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. For now, let's get some rest. Enjoy the
And then let's see what Marius has to say.
Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go. No, none more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. They just use different methods. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. Never really needed it.
I'm not looking forward to working with animals either, but they're a resource we need.
Take everything you know about forests and make it 100 times more aggressive. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your
Just
expertise.
glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
That's enough.
You too.
So have a quick look just to make sure that there's no normal, like, actually, I need to go here and I said I was going to look if there's anything I can cook. Yeah, we'll do that. Awesome. Okay. What is this? What's this one at the top? Nice. And then that one. Sure, we'll do that one. Okay, we'll make 4 of those. Always good to have grenades. This porridge we'll make as well. And then okay. Okay, I think that's good. No, we made plenty there. Workbench, there we go. Anything I can upgrade from this? Right, we'll use that. Okay, so we can't do any more of that one now. Yeah, those are the only ones we could do so far. Okay. Let's continue.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled by... Oh.
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her. Did the deer anger the blaze? Did the brush? Did the soil? It consumes skin, heart. She hurt us. We only remember pain. We sift through our memories. They prick us. We cannot see. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Oh, so it's a stay away or kill it, basically.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Right, we've had a stern warning. That guy looks
Poor
like
guy.
Garrick.
Didn't even stand a chance.
Looks like there's a note.
Oh, I know. Blood for blood, beloved Gerwolf was slain by your hands, and so your man received the same fate by yours. Stanley, remember this time you choose violence over peace, we'll be watching. That's not Garrick, is it? I'm sure he would have said if it was, like...
Something doesn't feel right here. Never has.
I'll just grab a few of these, it's always good to have extra. Right, who's this?
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
Oh, it was Garrick.
That'd be my guess as well, though it could be anything. She seemed to have a lot on her mind. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
Oh, one other thing. Did you hear about that expedition team that went missing in the caves north of the city? It's frightful stuff. Can't imagine crawling through caves for a living myself. The ground's been rumbling something fearsome over there, and those roots have been growing like mad. I hope it's not another strangleroot situation is all I'm saying, because those people are goners. Anyway, I hope you can lend him a hand. Seems like a bad way to go. You're cleared to pass, envoy.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
Any wolf's death won't help matters.
I didn't mean for him to die.
You had to know that might happen. I mean, you've met Ludwig, right?
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
The paladins devoted to, well, they're jealous but effective.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Most fun things are.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see.
Sure I will.
Turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway... You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Imagine a flooded area, but instead of water, it's all plants that just seem to want you lost, starving, and dead. Step on the wrong thorn or eat the wrong leaf, and you'll find yourself paralyzed or exploding out of both ends.
He's just trying to scare you. But he's also right. You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Right, okay. Oh gosh. I think... just gotta go this way. Okay. Fighting already, jeez.
Make way! Here, let's go! Taking the shot!
What are these things?
Looks like she could use our help. Weapon's not doing the job!
Oh, they're resistance to the cold. Oh no, there's more of them. Oh, that was really close. Whoa, he flew. Go and help Kai real quick. Awesome. Perfect.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
A ladder.
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
Oh.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned. Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the 3 of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
Oh, you're loyal. I respect that. I have a lover myself, you know. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fuel. And I need this vase now.
What vase?
Oh, absolutely not. Vidaro, the governor, is an uptight postinago. But if you want to know about the governor, fetch me that artifact. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 vases that don't require going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me.
Is it in here she wants me to go? I don't know why I asked you guys, like as if you could actually help me. Ooh. There's a chest right there.
Right behind you.
What's that? Oh, nice, we got some of that water that I need to upgrade this weapon. Right, is it up here? She wants me to go?
This one's mine.
Ooh, did not like that. Oh god. Jeez. Every time I was like... Spiders there. Every time I was trying to use my shield, put my shield forward, I was just getting injured. I don't know if I need to go up there. Just have a look by here first, and then we'll go back over there. Okay. Just trying to see if I could change. Ah, this is where I was jumping up before. Right, okay. Ooh, nice. Chest. Okay. Ah, that's what she wants me to get. What was over here? Ah, just a way back down. Nice. Nice, nothing in there. Okay, let's make our way back to her. Ah, she's just there. Let's have a look.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried
Titties.
using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Well, you're gonna get that vase down, could you?
That I did. Although I can't imagine why. Vidaro is insufferable. First and foremost, Fiorme Siverno is an animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not an animancer. I don't know why anyone would give two pyres about Vidaro. He loathes the idea of others thinking Fior is less than perfect. Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the Living Lands. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. Pleasant, isn't it? But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Interact this. Travelers to Emerald Spire proceed at your own risk. Unprecedented environmental changes have weakened our infrastructure, opened treacherous sinkholes, and angered the flora and fauna. Unless you have critical business in Fior Mercivino, I suggest you turn back until the situation normalizes, which should be any day now. Governor Inverado. Someone has scribbled at the bottom, "This is the new normal." Okay. Ooh, what's up here? See something? Blood mushroom?
Out of the way!
Oof. That takes him out so fast, but it's absolutely deadly.
Good fight.
Okay. Right, let's just heal up real quick. Let's take one of those.
I've never seen Emerald Stair like this. It's usually so nice.
Don't know if it's... We're gonna have a look in this building. I don't know if there's...
People weren't hungry enough.
And now Luke, spoiled on the vine.
Okay.
Zarifs won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We were talking about the delicate metaphysical intricacies.
Machines everywhere. None of them are doing a
Oh.
lick of good.
Come on, it's gotta be close enough for that now.
One for you! Hold. Watch this. Come and get me!
Oh yeah. They don't like they don't like this. The fire. Oh. Nice.
That it?
Okay, let's have a look around here. You can use those for cooking. I learned, so that's awesome. Okay. Oh, it's barred from there. I wonder if I can get right through another way.
More of this. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Oh, nice. Okay, let's just check around here. Doesn't look like there's anything. Ooh, what's this? Quest item. Nice. Okay. Let's just take another one of these essence potions. I can have a look around the back and see if there's anything before I... Nah, doesn't go any more around the back. I'll just let's go on our way. Ah, Forgotten Soul. Trying to pick up anything that I don't really need, if I can help it.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the animals starving as well, Or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with the governor. I don't make the rules. Go home. Lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
We know you're stashing the grain somewhere. Well, let's have it.
There's no stash, as I've told you before.
Let's speak to this person.
You're the first godlike to come through in... well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign. I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter. You'd think so, but they don't approve of animancy. Something about undead farmhands makes them nervous. They still buy our crops, mind you, when the harvest's good.
Okay, what is this? Damage reduction goes down by 10. I don't know what that is. Always take the lockpicks because they can be quite useful. Sure, I take those. I can't hurt. Ooh, that's quite expensive. I don't want all those. I'll leave that for now and keep what I got. Although...
What'll it be?
Ah, here we go, sell. So I need to get rid of some of these things that I don't particularly want to keep. Sell some of these. Got 2 of those. No, I just want to... Yeah, I'll get rid of 2 of those. Get rid of this common shield. Get rid of that one because I already have one. That as well. Get rid of that. Keep that for now. Okay. Nice. Let's keep on going. Okay, not too far now until we're where we need to go. let's see what this person wants. Just on the way.
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it?
Why did tell me why? What you lost instead of insulting me?
I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything.
Just assumed that I took it.
Harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
It's very true. Okay. Right, let's just go to the objective. Travel to Fjord thing, so we'll just go there. Assuming we'll be able to come back and do that side mission afterwards. Right. Always pick up the crops as you're going along, because you never know.
You showed up at a bad time.
I showed up at a great time. I love these loading screens, they're so colourful and creative.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Animancy is dangerous. We need to rule it out as a factor in this plague. Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to the diplomats, Captain.
Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests.
I think I have some idea of what you mean, Captain.
Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Okay.
Does subtle means something different outside of Solus?
Can I interest you in some glazeberries or bedded spells, perhaps?
I think I just sold everything that I needed to sell. I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about the contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time. You lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those gaze blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Abrit. She has an admirer, but she doesn't notice.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
Right, let's see. Grab this quickly.
Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora.
Speak to this person quickly. It's always good to get all their missions.
You startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
What prayer were you reciting just now?
I was calling on the spirits of the recently dead to follow the guidance of Bareth. god of death. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Fuel problems couldn't possibly have anything to do with angry spirits. What if we carried out rituals in your stead? I imagine Fuel's problems have kept you too busy to complete the rituals.
Exactly the case. With everything happening and my own advanced age, I have had trouble keeping up. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
This custom goes back a long way. We never had dream thralls or such blight in our crops until now. You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast. Loggers from the old days, they sacrificed themselves to make the land habitable and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here. The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds. I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest, and the living can move on from this recent tragedy. Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying at camp. We should help the living and let the dead rest.
I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
I will indeed. Okay, so we need to go up this way for the objective.
Tiata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure she didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority.
No,
As
got
you
better
can
things.
see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The dream scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
Me too.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the dream scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. If I don't have your trust, I am determined to earn it. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Right, and I think that's it for this episode. But if you enjoyed the series so far, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.